Hello, so part two of this paper, paper 1, 2023 regional. So 9.32 times by 10 to the minus 5, write it as an ordinary number. When it's a small number, it means it's going to be 5 zeros involved. So 0 point, and that 0 point counts as the first 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just write the other digits. Okay, this next one. I think you can put this into your calculators. I'm pretty sure. 3 to the 10. I can't use my CG50. My CG50 it's got some E comes up. I want to see the little 10 come up. It worries me. So I've got my class with 3, 10 to the power of 5, take away 6, 10 to the power of 4. The answer I've been given is 240,000, which means I need to convert that into standard form. So that makes 2.4 times by 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Okay, this next one, I think they ask us these because it gives a calculator error if you put it into your calculator. Let me check. Yeah, syntax error, and it's a bit of a pain. It's a big number. I don't know why the calculators can't cope with it. 3 times 6 is 18. 10 to the 55 times by 10 to the 65 equals 10 to the 55 plus 65. Clear that. 55 plus 65. 120. That's not in standard form though. We need to divide that number by 10 and therefore multiply this one by 10. So 1.8 times by 10 to the power of 121. 5 marks on standard form, so really worthwhile getting to know that. Right, question 8, a little bit of algebra. What's the highest number we can divide 18 and 21 by? Yeah, 3. So 3 goes on the outside of the brackets. Also, we can divide both of these two terms by c and then squared. Why is it squared? Well, you take the lower number of the indices to use it. Okay, open the bracket, and we're now going to divide across. So 18 divided by 3 is 6. C cubed divided by c squared is c, and then the d squared has nothing to be divided by. And then finally, we take away 21 divided by 3 is 7. The c squareds, they cancel, and therefore we close that bracket, and we're done. Factorize. Another quadratic. Two numbers that multiply to make 18, but they'll combine to make negative 3. 6 and 3, they have a difference of 3. Which one's going to be the negative? So because we want them to be a negative when we add them, the bigger number will be that negative. So we've got y minus 6 and y plus 3. Hence solve. Now the word hence means use your previous answer. Previous answer. And therefore our answers will be a value that will make one of these brackets equal to 0. So 6 or negative 3. And you can take the number from the bracket and just change the sign. Okay, question 9. The diagram shows an isosceles triangle ABC. AC and BC equal y, so that's where the isosceles is. The area of the triangle is 42. So base times height divided by 2 is equal to 42. Gonna need the height, aren't I? So 7 times by the height divided by 2 is 42. 7h equals 84. H equals, I think it's 12. 84 divided by 7 is 12. So now we have a right angle triangle with a base of 3.5 because we've cut it in half and a height of 12. So 3.5 squared. Let me just check I'm doing this right. Yeah, 12 is the height. Plus 12 squared will equal y squared. 3.5 times 3.5 plus 144. These class quizzes. 156.25 equals y squared. Y, so we're going to square root it. And it gives us 12.5. If anyone knows how to make it default to decimals rather than giving me the answer is fractions every time. Put something in the comments so that I can learn from that, because it's absolutely killing me, the class whiz. Okay, question 10. R and T are points on a circle with center O. RT equals 12. So from here to here is 12. M is the midpoint of RT, so that means that length is 6. Now what they don't tell you is because M is a midpoint, that is a right angle. Okay. ROM is 52. Work out the area of the circle, meaning we need to know the radius. The radius is this length here. I'm going to call that R. And I'm going to redraw the triangle below now. So we've got the right angle there. That is 6. We need R, and that is 52, which means we're going to be doing some trigonometry. Now, change my color of my pen. That's the hypotenuse. That's the opposite. That's the adjacent. So, ka, toa. We have nothing on A, so we're going to use sin. Okay, so sin 52, SOH. Opposite is 6, and the hypotenuse is R, so we're going to need to do 6. I'm going to go back to my ordinary pen now. 6 over sin 52 is going to give us the radius. So R equals 7.6141092.9. And pi r squared is the area. So I'm going to square this value, leaving it in my calculator so I get the most accuracy. The answer squared times by pi. Where is pi on this calculator? Shift 7. Weird place to put it. And we get 182.1327669, 182 centimeters squared. That's it. That's the paper done. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, spread the word of the channel, get a t-shirt with the channel's logo on it. Who knows? But of course, good luck with your maths, and I'll see you at paper 2.